first question, Jonathan Fagan.
Well, Stephen, we just saw this news about Sterling. I assume you've spoken with him. Can you give us more information on how he is and where this happened?
Yeah, yeah, I have spoken to him, and he's doing better. The statement pretty much explains everything, so I'm not really going to get into too much about it. But I did speak to him, and you know, he's thankfully he's going to be okay.
Is he on the trip?
Yeah.
Mark Berman.
Stephen, generally speaking, when you see something like this happen to one of your players, what is it like for you? What is this like for the team?
Yeah, it's like heart-wrenching. Rips your heart out. It's one of your guys, you know, someone on your team that you care about, someone that you're with every day. So yeah, as far as how I'm feeling and how the team is feeling, we're all, you know, just thankful, number one, that he's going to be okay, and but also down about, you know, what happened.
Adam Spollen.
How do you, I guess, refocus to try and play a basketball game right now?
We concentrated on the controllables, right? Like those are the things that what we can control is going out on the court and doing our jobs. And it might be a little bit tough tonight, but like I said, the silver lining is that he's going to be okay. So, yeah, tonight is going to be hard because we're playing a very good team and we are down a bunch of guys again, but we all have a job to do, and that's what we're going to do.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, on yesterday after the game, Steve Clifford, the head coach of the Orlando Magic, said that they had prepared for Armoni, but you know they act like they didn't know who he was. How good does it feel to know that other teams now are scouting Armoni and he's becoming a weapon for you all?
Well, it doesn't feel good. The teams are going to be scouting for him. It feels good that he's a weapon for us, but it definitely doesn't feel good if teams are going to be trying to take away his strengths. It's nice to have him just kind of be out there and everybody sleep on him a little bit and let him make shots. But for overall, first of all, we're super happy for the kid who was in the G League bubble and has been grinding for such a long time and has had some success with us and play calls and all of those things that he's earned. And he was a big part of last night's win. So I'm super happy for him. It's obviously good for our group, but as far as people kind of preparing for him, that's not great.
Haley Griffin.
Hey, Coach, I was actually going to ask about Armoni, so my question is answered. Thank you so much.
All right.
Tim Reynolds.
Hi, Coach. It's good to see you. I won't get into where you were staying and all that, but it's a nice part of town, obviously. Do you know if this happened near the hotel? Were Miami PD involved? Do you know if anything transpired as far as police involvement or something like that?
I'm not getting any of the deep details, especially since I'm not clear on much beyond the statement. So we're sticking with the statement.
Thank you.
Adam Spollen.
Just on Armoni, you talked about his shooting when he signed. I'm just wondering, how have you seen the rest of his game translate since you've had him?
Yeah, I mean, the shooting translates to any situation. If you can space the floor, he's not just a spot-up shooter. He can shoot off screens and off the move. He carries a defender with him, so that allows us a little bit more space. And he is learning more and more every day. And that's what you want from a young guy. And at this point in the season, we have some young guys playing, and he's getting an opportunity and making the most of it. But as far as what translates, that jumpers can go in anywhere, whether it's in the G League bubble or in Orlando or hopefully here in Miami tonight.
We'll take two more. Brian Bearfield.
Coach, on last week, John told us that, you know, you always pull them all to the side and talk with them about the things that's going on in the world. And now with what happened with Sterling, will you have to change your message, or will the message still be the same?
The message is always the same to the group. It's always be conscious of what's going on around you. It's always recognize how you can affect change in the world with the platform that you're on. And it's always do whatever you can to protect yourself and your family. And those things never change.
And last question, Tim Reynolds.
I'm sorry, I must have just left my hand up erroneously. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.